How to remove a locking lug nut with a bearing.
What's going on, everybody? It's Julio here, Roadside Genius, and I was just doing a service request where a customer called in for a locking lug nut removal, and I didn't want to send out my contractors for this call simply because most of them aren't equipped to handle this type of stuff. But I'm just going to show you guys how I did it in case you run into a call like this. So this locking lug nut is actually it is a locking lug nut, requires a key, but not only that, it has a bearing on it that spins in order to prevent this tool, which is a extractor. This is the set I got, if you guys are wondering. Prevents this tools from actually biting on it. But one thing you can do if you get to a situation like this, I just hammered this tool on there and it bent the bearing out of shape and pretty much made it rub up against the actual lug nut, which caused enough friction for me to be able to crank it out with my impact gun. So if you're wondering whether or not you can remove a locking lug nut that has a bearing, yes, you can. You just need to have an extractor, a nice metal hammer, and make sure that you hammer this bad boy all the way in so that the teeth bite it and bite enough with enough force to push down on the bearing and put enough friction on the lug nut so that you can turn it. So in case you're wondering, that's how you can remove a locking lug nut with the bearing, just using a regular extractor tool. And again, this is the one I got, ABN 6-piece